Alright guys, how are we doing tonight? Tonight we are going to be doing a review on what I've been vaping on pretty much non-stop for the past couple of months. I've gotten back into the whole Kayfun thing. Tonight we're going to be reviewing the Kayfun Lite version 2. So I do have another Kayfun Lite right here. This one's actually filled with liquid. The other one's going to be the one that we're breaking down. They're both built the exact same way. This one just has a different M tank on it. So I'm going to go ahead and vape on it, give you some description while we're down in the up close part of it, and we're going to go ahead and go from there. I am going to start giving you, I know the past couple of times I have one in up close, I haven't given you all the information that I should have, but I'm going to start giving you the full bit of information that I can whenever we are down in the up close from now on. For people that love flavor, this is, in my opinion, the end all be all. The draw is a bit on the tight side sometimes, but it's not enough to where it's bad. Some people may consider it bad. I don't. Helps if you unlock the mod. I am running this at 0.1 ohm right now at 15.5 watts. I do have 26 gauge Canthal in there. If I remember the exact wraps, it's 8 wraps. So the flavor, it's like I said, is amazing in Kayfun's, in my opinion. I've got, the Veritas, I've got the Plumeville, I've got the Mutation, I've got the Magma. My personal opinion, this beats them all, hands down. So I am going to go ahead and get this down into up close view. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the internals of it and give you some information on it, and then we're going to come out and rate it. Alright guys, now that we're down in up close view, this is the Kayfun Lite version 2 all broken down. This is the box right here that it did come in. I actually do have some other little goodies in the box. I've been using these boxes for storage purposes. It does come with this silica wick. I'm pretty sure it's 2 millimeters. You have your extra bag of O-rings right here. These little red O-rings are for the drip tip that it came with. It's not a bad drip tip. Me personally, I prefer to use this Vape Life drip tip. I did pick this up at Vapor 101 in Salem, Illinois. It's a little bit south of me. I'll throw the description in the link down below. Typical Kayfun. I mean, almost everybody knows what it does with the Kayfun. You do have your channel right here. It is a 22 millimeter device, or a 22 millimeter rebuildable tank. You got your O-ring down here, the threads. Your airflow comes in right here, which is about a little bit smaller than a screwdriver right here. It is adjustable down here on the bottom. You can remove this screw completely for a little bit area of a draw. You do have your fill hole right here. It wicks up here to these wicks. I've been using a lot of the Japanese Shizito. Not exactly 100% sure how you fucking pronounce it, but I have been using the Japanese cotton for it. It does originally come, it came in the package with this right here, which does break down into a few more parts. And then this one right here comes off. I've mainly been using it with the M tank right here. I love this large clear look. It does have the smaller tank that goes right here. This right here is the chimney part of it. So you're going to take it and put it together like that, and then it's going to go over here like this. And you'll put your nice big clear M tank on. And it doesn't actually have the O-ring up here, and this is kind of indented in now. I know with some of the other versions it's not like that. The O-ring is actually up in there now. It has the O-ring up at the top as well, so we're going to take this and throw that on there and screw it down. And this is the way it originally looked whenever it came. I do, like I said, like this Vape Life drip tip on there. It just gives it a lot more of a focus, please. Gives it a lot more of a tighter, just sleeker look. With all that being said and done, we're going to go ahead and bring it back up into FaceTime, and we're going to come out and rate it. I did also realize while we were down in up close view that I am going to have to get another light to put up over this because of the shading that it was. I was looking down at the camera and seeing the way that the shading was different, so I'm going to get a light to try to fix that. It's like I said, the up close thing is fairly new to me, so I do have a learning curve there. But all that being said, whenever I was showing you down in the up close that the cotton is pressed up against there, the reason why you do that is because you don't want to get it in these channels. It's going to have a harder time wicking whenever you're doing that, so you want to press it up against that little piece. You know, if you have to, use your juice to, you know, press it up into that little piece. I am running mother's milk in here. Regardless of what anybody says about it right now, I believe Pip, and I stand behind Pip 100%. I am going to continue vaping this. I'm going to continue vaping what I am in the King's Crown line until, you know, it proves harmful. I've been vaping Suicide Bunny almost since I got into doing the stuff with the juices and, you know, got away from the cigarettes. It's one of the juices that I've been vaping the longest amount of time. So I am going to continue to stand behind Pip on the matter of everything. I know I haven't heard anything about it in a few weeks, but that is my opinion on the whole matter with that. I haven't shot videos since all this has came up, so I want to put in my thing that I do stand behind Pip 100%. Other than that, I'm going to go ahead and take a few more vapes off of this, and then I'm going to come out and rate it. I don't know if I did mention this too. This one did come from EH Pro. It does have the bigger air hole than what the original does. I want to say it's right at about 2 millimeters. So the flavor in this thing is just so flippin' amazing. I love it. I've gotten heavy into the flavor chasing thing. So, I mean, flavor is just bar none. I mean, amazing. All in all, I am going to give the Kayfun Lite version 2 10 out of 10. I mean, it's like I said, it produces fairly well. The draw's not that bad. I really haven't had any issues. I've had no leaking issues with it at all. I've had none of those issues. So it is getting into the whole Kayfun experience. I mean, has been a complete love for me. I mean, I have that one. I have the Nano. I have this one. I have a Russian, and I've just been loving it. So, but other than that, guys, I do want to tell you, before I do let you out of here, please go out and watch as many videos as you can about everything that has to do with this. The Vaping Greek does have a lot of very, very good videos about Kayfuns. He is an avid Kayfun user like I have become myself. Phil Brisardo and some of the other reviewers out there do as well. Always make sure you go out and gather as much information as you can before you do go out and buy it. I see if I can pull up the price point for you here real quick. Here on eCigarette's website, they're running it for $34.99. So I did forget to mention, yes, it is a clone. That was my bad. But other than that, I mean, for the price and for the taste that you're getting, they can be a bit complicated to build for beginners, but all in all, for the vape experience that you're going to get off of it, they're not that hard to learn how to build. If you've had any experience with building, they should be fairly easy for you to build. There are tons of tutorials out there on how to build. I know Rip Trippers does have the double shotgun coil that he does on his Kayfun, and there are tons of other videos out there for building them. So it is very, very easy to learn. But other than that, guys, you do have a good night and vape safe.